Hi, this is Welcome to Self, and I'm your host, Dr. Hayley D. Quinn, the anti-burnout business coach. I'm a speaker, author, former clinical psychologist, and late identified ADHDer. Welcome to Self is a podcast for business owners like you who want success, but not at the cost of your well-being. This is about transforming self and transforming business. I'll be here to remind you that you're human first, and as well as being a business owner, you have different roles in your life that need your attention. And to manage those well, you need to take care of yourself in the best way possible. Here you'll learn about practices that'll help you navigate not just your business, but your non-work life as well. And you'll realise that you're not alone in the ways you struggle. You'll have your curiosity piqued on various topics as I chat with wonderful guests and bring you solo bite-sized episodes. I'm here for service-based business owners and entrepreneurs like you to help you increase your self-care and compassion, change your relationship with yourself and your business, and elevate your business to a new level so you can live the full and meaningful life you desire. This is a place of nourishment, growth, and helpful information. A place where you can learn ways to assist you and your business to thrive. We'll talk all things mindset, strategy, and well-being, and I'm so excited you're here. If you haven't already, go and hit subscribe so you don't miss an episode. So let's get started. Hi, and welcome to another episode. This week, it's just another bite-sized business episode, so just a quick one that you can easily fit into your day. So I want to talk to you about 3 questions that you can ask yourself to get clear on what it is that you want to do in your business. The first question is, how do you want to feel? Not what do you want to do, not when do you want to do it, but how do you actually want to feel when you're working in your business? And for some of you, that might be a sense of freedom. For some of you, that might be purpose. It might be excitement or joy. Who knows what it's going to be for you? But I want you to think about, how do you want to feel? Take a moment now just to have a think about that. If you're in a position to, maybe make some notes, or you could come back to this episode later when you've got time to actually write some stuff down as well. Then I want you to think about, why is that important to you? Why is it important to you that you feel that particular way? And again, there's no right or wrong answers to this. Whatever answer you come up with is the right answer for you. But it's really about slowing down, tuning in, and thinking about how you want things to be. Not how you think they should be, not how someone else has told you they should be, but how you actually want them to be. So how do you want to feel? And why is it important to you that you feel that way? Now, these questions might feel different to what you're used to being asked when it comes to business, and that's okay. It's good to do things differently. Once you've had some time to reflect on those 2, and perhaps made yourself some notes, I then want you to think about, what is going to help me achieve this? And that what might be some action steps that you take yourself, or it also might be thinking about who can help you do the things you need to do. It might be thinking about timeframes. So when do you need to do certain things? It may be just allowing yourself to sit and ponder and see what shows up. So you want to think, how do I want to feel? Why is it important to me? And then how am I going to do that? What are the things I need to help me achieve it? Who are the people I need to connect with? Maybe what are the skills that I need to get better at or learn from scratch? I know for me, transitioning from purely being a psychologist and then moving into coaching and speaking, I had to then start learning new skills. Running my business now feels different to running my business as a psychologist. Learning about marketing and knowing how to do my marketing well is far more important to me now because I had a very established business with lots of word of mouth when I was a psychologist. So starting something, over the last few years that's newer, we need to learn different skills. So it might be that you need to upskill in something. It might be that you need to have other people on your team, whether that's permanently or project by project. It might be that you need to look at the ways you're going to take care of yourself so you have the energy to be able to do the things that you need to get done. You might have started this wanting to feel very different to how you feel now. And it might be that this is a bigger change for some of you. For some people, it might be just tweaking a few things, learning something different, implementing a few new strategies. But for some of you, like it was for me, it might be a big change. Really turning things around or upside down and keeping the parts that you want and letting go of the rest. So like I said, there's no right or wrong answers to this. Whatever comes up for you is what comes up for you. But what I want you to take away from this is there is no one right way of doing business. The right way for you to do business is the right way for you. And that may look very different to some of your colleagues. It may be that some people don't understand why you're doing it a particular way, and that's okay, they don't need to. But it's important for you that you do it in a way that works for you. It's important that you work in a way that honours your well-being if you want this to be sustainable and long-term. You really matter. And I believe you are the greatest asset in your business. And as such, you need to take care of yourself. You need to know yourself, understand yourself, how you work, what you enjoy. And by coming back to these questions of how do I want to feel? Why is that important to me? And what do I need to do to achieve that? Can be some really important steps to getting you where you want to be with a business that you love and one that also honours your own well-being. I hope this short little episode has been really helpful for you. Go well and go gently with yourself. And remember, if you thrive, your business will too. Thanks for sharing this time with me today. I hope it's been helpful and supportive. If there's been something in this episode that you have found helpful, I encourage you to share it with your business besties so they can benefit too. Shares, ratings and reviews really help to increase awareness and reach of the podcast, meaning more people can benefit from the information. I really appreciate you taking the time. If you'd like to know about the ways we can work together, check out my website at drhayleydquinn.com. I'll pop the link in the show notes, and you can also join my mailing list from there and be kept up to date with all that is happening. I do need to say, because legal stuff, this podcast is solely for the purpose of education and entertainment. This podcast is not intended as a substitute for individual advice or advice of health professionals or other qualified professionals. Okay, Now we've got that formal stuff out of the way. I love hearing from listeners, so don't be shy. Reach out and let me know your thoughts on the episode or what else you'd like to hear about. I wish you well in your relationship with yourself and your business, and may you go well and go gently. And remember, if you thrive, your business will too.